FashionGHANA.com.
Okay, I want to come back to the comedy. Okay,
Yeah.
recently, DKB
Yeah.
came out and made an accusation towards Charterhouse that sometime back in, I think, was it 2014 or 15,
Yeah.
that Charterhouse had a problem with one comedian and they rubbished and tarnished his name.
Yeah.
And in order to make sure that that comedian's colleagues didn't rise,
Yeah.
they rubbished all comedians in Ghana.
Yeah.
I remember the interviewer, which was Zion Felix, asked
Okay.
him, well, why didn't you just show people you're funny?
Yeah.
But what DKB kind of said kind of made sense, because back in those days, you didn't have all this Instagram and
Yeah.
that if someone puts you bad press on you, you
Yeah.
don't have a platform.
Yeah.
Sorry, you have a platform to say. They didn't have
Yeah.
this. So what do you think of that? Would you automatically side with what he said and believe it? And if you do, then what do you make of the fact that a big entertainment house like Charterhouse can
Yeah.
do that with killing talent?
Okay, so I have followed that issue keenly. I watched a little bit of the Zion Felix show, and I was not there when all these things happened. Okay, but with me, I believe these things have happened. Okay, I've known DK for some time, but I think the blame game is too much.
Yeah.
Okay, you know, in this world, even though someone can bring you down, but if you are destined to rise, if you are focused to rise, you can rise above the hate. You get it. So yes, Charterhouse probably have done something. Okay, I believe DKB himself, this is not disrespect to him, but I think it was when all these things were going on, it was time for him to clear himself. Okay, that I'm funny. You shouldn't have waited for this long, because anywhere I go, sometimes you are talking about comedy, and the first thing people say, "Oh, DKB is not funny." And trust me, I've witnessed DKB show. It's funny, but people have this impression so many years, which will take. So I was like, most of the time you'll be fighting Charterhouse. Why don't you use that time? Okay, should let the people know you are funny. Drop more of your shows. Do more of your. And the reason why somebody like Charterhouse cannot bring me down is, I've been to Charterhouse before. Okay, wanted to work with them. It didn't happen. So I created my own platform. So I don't need Charterhouse platform. I'm not saying I don't need that at all. Okay, but I'm not going to rely on Charterhouse platform to make it in life.
Yeah.
You get it. So I've created my own platform, which is equally becoming huge. Very soon I'm going to be a competitor to Charterhouse. You see that they work with me, or I'm good to go.
Yeah.
Okay, so I don't have to fall back
On them.
on Charterhouse. You get it. If they work with me, fine. If they don't, praise God. So I think that's one thing we should all know. Instead of all Ghanaian comedians waiting for a night of 1,000 laughs, that happens once a year.
Yeah.
And about 10 comedians, Ghanaian comedians fighting to be on. Meanwhile, they are going to bring in more Nigerian comedians. Like say, if we are going to have 7 acts or 8 acts every night, 6 or 5 are going to be Nigerians, 3 are going to be the Ghanaians. So if you don't get Charterhouse show, it means that you are going to be there not doing anything for yourself. You get it. So I created my own platform. I don't want any Charterhouse was bringing me now. Charterhouse, no. I don't want it.
Yeah. So do you think because around that time he also had some other bad press. I don't know which one came first. He had a moment where he slapped a
Yeah, I
girl
think
on.
that's what came first.
That one came first.
And you see that thing is what actually killed the kid.
Yeah.
Okay. That thing is what caused. You know, Big Brother was huge.
Yeah.
Big Brother Africa.
Yeah.
The whole Africa was watching.
Look, I'm going to give you my honest opinion. I'm not into hitting women, but there was something about that slap that
That's how was huge, like
it was deserved a little bit.
Yeah, it was a deserved slap. You know, it was.
When you watch it.
When you watch it, it was a deserved slap. But trust me, you see, you should know where you are.
Yeah.
You should, as human, even though it's a reality TV show, as human, you should know. Look, when you have a goal, okay, you set yourself a goal and a target.
Yeah.
There's so many things that will cross you, okay.
Yeah.
But you need to stay focused.
Yeah.
So you know, if you slap this girl, you are going to be affected.
Yeah.
and you did that at your own expense. A lot of people have been provoked on several shows, on the same show. And when you slap it, one, it's against the show. Two, it's against human rights and all these feminists and all this, and all these top feminists are into these big corporations. Okay, they are head of marketing. They are head of this. So since then, they've hated you from that point.
I think if you were a rapper,
Yeah.
and you did that, you come out and sell 1 million records.
Yeah.
But if you're a comedian, people will be scared to laugh at you.
Yes, and for the fact that you did not, when you came back, you did not keep, like, you were not at the peak of your comedy.
Yeah.
DKB is at his peak now.
Yeah.
In the beginning, it wasn't like this. I mean,
Yes.
the funny wasn't funny.
I think right now he's very funny. Like
Right now
he
he says-
does these videos.
Yeah.
I can't ignore them.
In the beginning, when you watch him, you're like, what is this?
Yeah.
So imagine such a person going to slap someone
Wow.
on a national TV, like an international TV. It's devastating. So that thing is what actually killed him.
Yeah.
Okay, before
The Charterhouse.
the Charterhouse thing, but
So-
but he doesn't really focus on. He thinks, oh, that thing is far gone. But look, a lot of ladies have, and DKB is a nice person, but not an affable person.
He's also, it will be different if you're slim. He's a top guy, so you have that, and then he slaps on.
Yeah,
Hey.
so when such a person slaps you, I mean, it can deduct like 2 years out of your life.
FashionGHANA.com.
TV.
I came to slay, dude.
100%
African.
fashion.